Good morning. Look at my microphone on.
Look at that. Look at you. You're all grown up now. And joining us now, I believe you two have met. But we have the play-by-play voice of your Sacramento Kings after just talking to the radio. Play-by-play voice of the Kings. The one, the only, and I believe in Utah, if his picture with Keegan Murray was not photoshopped. I don't believe it is. Mark Jones, good morning, my friend. How are you?
Outstanding. Katie, you look great in that studio, man. I'm like,
thank
yo,
you.
That's a different look.
I'm gonna say, Mark, it's different how you look different when you get up at 4 a.m. to go to work versus getting ready at 4 p.m. to go to work.
I get that. I'm just catching my morning nourishment here, a little coffee cake and some Starbucks coffee here in the shadows of the Wasatch Front Mountains here. Beautiful. Beautiful day here in Salt Lake City, Dave.
Well, we know you're slamming around all weekend. I'm sure you got stuff, and we appreciate you rolling in. As we kind of got a theme here, just kind of looking back and looking ahead at the year. But I with you, Mark, it's not just your Kings duties. Because you're so good at your craft, you are on a national level. You have many duties, not just in basketball.
We have to share him.
Yes, we do, and I don't like it.
I don't either.
Some of Mark better
sharing.
than none. Right? I get it. Are you able to? I know you'll enjoy the weekend, but do you have some crazy schedule? Are you there for fun? Is it a mixture of both?
You know what? It's so crazy that it becomes fun, and you just kind of stay in the moment and roll with it. Just finished up a production meeting, doing the Celebrity All-Star Game at 7:00 tonight with a bunch of actors and rappers and former players, musicians. Ben Affleck is going to be with us too at the table for a while.
Oh, cool.
Hoping, still praying that De'Aaron Fox will drop by and grace us with his presence for a sideline interview at some point during the evening. And it's fun, just it's really busy. It's hectic. You become sleep deprived. But, last night I was in the hotel lobby and, ran into a whole bunch of friends and old associates. And for me, that's kind of the reward of it all, is being able to reconnect with a lot of family. Ran into, saw Tyrese Halliburton and his family there, and, saw Buddy Hield walking in there with a big old Buddy Hield smile.
As always.
Hey, listen, I work for the Sacramento Kings. I work for ESPN. I've always felt like a global citizen of the NBA, and I love all my brothers and sisters with the NBA family. It's hard. It's hard to draw hard and fast lines of allegiance when you just connect with good people. You want everyone to do well,
Mark, I got to say this, though. I mean, as much as we were just talking about not liking to share you, I'm happy to share you because of you doing your ESPN games when you're away from us. At least you're talking about the Kings. You are bringing them up. I mean, we may not be seeing them on the network necessarily yet, which I'm not blaming you for scheduling, but at least you're actively drawing attention to what's going on here in Sacramento.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And I feel really grateful, Katie and Dave, to represent such a vibrant, zealous fan base in Sacramento, and to be able to tell all my ESPN colleagues. And you can listen up tonight. Invariably, there will be at least 2 mentions about how great the Sacramento Kings are playing. I'll work it into the celebrity game, even though there's
no correlation.
Right?
Yeah, Hassan Minhaj is going to be playing in the game tonight.
Hey.
Sacramento Kings super fan. So the minute he touches the ball or comes near it, you'll hear about Domas Sabonis. You'll hear about Fox. You'll hear about Herter. You'll hear about Keegan Murray. You will hear about all things Sacramento. All I need is a little opening. And you guys know by now that whenever I'm doing an ESPN or ABC game, if they put up a graphic of the Western Conference, Mark Jackson just walked in the hotel. If they put up a graphic of the Western Conference standings, or if they give me a slight opening to talk about Sacramento, I'm out. You don't even have to call my play. I'm talking about all things Golden One Center in Sacramento, and I feel blessed and proud to be able to be the voice of that fan base.
He's Barry Sanders finding those gaps. Mark Jones joining us right now. And, last thing for you, Mark, and Katie, you know this well, working with him. What I appreciate about Mark, you've got I appreciate a good vocabulary. That's not, of course I do. Obviously, you got to be good at your job. But I think I really think personally my favorite thing, Mark, is when we watch the game and you'll say, so last summer I was playing video games with Shake Milton in Bermuda, and he told me about his workouts, and the access gives you the ability to learn about these players, because I swear to God, you know everybody in the league, Mark Jones.
Man, I don't do much else but basketball and my family, really, and I just love being around players. I like players. I really enjoy their company. I like learning about their stories, their families, their moms, their dads, their sisters, their uncles. And, I think part of the job of being a broadcaster is being able to know the players and make the fans want to cheer for that player. And, and that's not always the case in our business. There are some announcers that don't like players. There are some announcers that that hate on their own players. There are some announcers that look at all that is negative and bad about the players, and they take players at their worst moments as opposed to their best. And that's never been me. And I'm a positive guy that way. I just think human nature is such that there's something good to say about everybody, and not without being, you don't have to be a shill,
Sure.
but it's nice to be able to talk about De'Aaron Fox and his growth as a player in Sacramento, from the time he was a rookie, wanting to stay there, wanting the franchise to win, talking about mom and dad, talking about Reese, talking about baby Rain. It's just fun for me.
Well, and you've been here, I think, long enough now to know that it's almost like a little bit of xenophobia mixed in with a little bit of an inferiority complex. And I say this as a native Sacramentan. So when you're doing that on national TV and you're running blocks for us here at home, we appreciate it more than you possibly do.
I love doing it, Dave. I love doing it. I think it's a fan base that has not had enough of a voice of late. And I love everything Sacramento. When I'm walking down Capitol in 22nd and talking to people about the Kings, I just fall in love more with Sacramento. I love being here.
And we
really
love
do.
you. We are lucky to
really
have
do.
you, my friend.
It's made me. This whole experience has made me a better broadcaster. It really has.
Well, you've made me a better broadcaster, It goes both ways. So, hey, Mark, enjoy your break. Have a great time. Tell Sarah I said hi. Fly safe, and we will see you in about a week, sir.
Yes, and I'll have my toes in the sand in about 24 hours.
But not sand hotter than fish grease, though.
No. But there'll be something cooler than a mojito in my hand, Dave.
See you, brother. Have a great weekend. Thanks for all you do.
Okay,
thank you.